Hello everyone, this is me, Teacher Michelle again, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so ngayon pag-uusapan natin, magkano nga ba ang nagastos ko to come here in the US? Well, to be honest, I was actually with an agency at the beginning. Yep, I was with an agency. So I started out, how do you say? Spending like $500 for my transcript evaluation, but actually when you do it on your own, like what I've mentioned in my previous video. So one of my friends just spent like 10,000 pesos, and that was it. Just imagine, he spent lesser than what I did. So yeah, and I spent 500 for my license here. The good thing about my agency before is that they pay no, um, they processed my documents, like my license, and as well as my fingerprinting documents already way back when I was still in the Philippines. So I haven't had a hard time getting in here and having to, work immediately after arriving. So I spent like $500. But when you do it yourself, I think that, it's a fair amount, $500. So that's 1,000 with my agency, okay? But then I decided that I would want to continue processing everything on my own because it was easier. I mean, not really that easy. What I mean is that with a pandemic and with a lot of things going on, like, it was tough to get the money. So I decided to cancel. Now, here are the things that you need to expect. Okay, once you get hired, okay, so you have to have your transcript evaluated. So I, like what I said, I mentioned I spent $500, but you can spend like 200 or $300 if it's gonna be just you. And for a license, you don't have to worry about that one because you'll have to do that here. Or if you do want to do it on your own in the Philippines, so it will take you like almost 500 as well. That includes the fingerprinting, and so that's like 1,000. Now, as for visa sponsor, and with my visa sponsor, I spend like two no 1,300. Yes, that's for my visa sponsor. So just imagine 1,300. And then I paid for my MRV fee. So that's for the visa processing, which was like more than 8,000. But now it's just 8,000 because the value of dollar, fluctuated. So it's 8,000 pesos. So that's what I paid for, like, because I'm also applying for my family. It's 8,000 pesos. So like that's just almost more or less $160. Okay, 160. So 1,000 plus 1,300 plus 160. So, oh yeah, 100, that's really 160. Okay, so that's 2,460. So that's everything that I have to spend in the Philippines. But with canceling my contract with my agency, I had to pay just a small amount, and I also had to pay for like Sevis fee. Sevis is something that you pay so that you get registered to the cultural exchange program, and you're gonna. So it's like a department that monitors your stay in the U.S. So that's for $220. Yep, so that's 2,460 plus $220. That's 2,600 and am I doing it right? 2,680. Okay, 2,680. So that's what I spent. Now, so that's everything that I spent when I was in the Philippines. But of course, you'll have to gather like documents, like certificate of good standing, certificate of rating, or if your license is not renewed, so you'll have to add some more to that. So you might want to add like like 10,000 pesos. So it's gonna be like 200. So let's say you add up 200 to that. So that's how much is it already? I lost count. Okay, so it's less than $3,000. But when you go here, you have to have your own allowance, like for your food, for your house. You know, there are a lot of unprecedented situations. Like in my case, I only I am really thrifty because I am a very family oriented person. So um, I left my no, not necessarily I left. I didn't bring like a lot of money, and lucky that I was able to survive on that. I only brought, oh my gosh, it's so shape. I'm ashamed to tell you. I only brought like 1,600, and that's everything. That's for my house, but I'm telling you, you shouldn't do that. I just got lucky. So for my 1,600, so I paid my house. I mean my room, which is 450, and but that did not include my carpool, food, and my clothings. So 1,600 was enough for me because I was able to work immediately. But you also have to take note that there were teachers who came here last December 5, 2020, who were not able to work immediately. I mean, I started working ahead of them when I got here a little late. And you know, that is because of the license. Yep, that is because of the license. So I suggest you bring greater amount, much greater to that, probably around 2,000 or 3,000. Yeah, so in my case, it will be just, you know, it's less than 300,000. What's less than 300,000 pesos? Probably around 200,000 pesos, including everything. Because like what I've mentioned, it wasn't really that, you know, it wasn't like $3,000 for everything, for because I canceled with my agency, and what else? And I just brought 1,600 $600, so that's 4,600. So it's less than $250,000. But if you opt to be with an agency, I'm telling you, you're gonna be paying a lot. And lucky that I was with an agency, which only cost lesser. Okay, it was actually lesser, but I saved way bit more because I canceled, and that was because of, you know, the pandemic and everything. And I wouldn't want to mention the name of the agency because they helped me, though they helped me. Yeah, and I respect their privacy. But then I'm telling you that it would be better if you apply yourself. It's because you will get to spend lesser. Yep, way lesser than, you know, what you expect. Because if you're with an agency, you'll spend like 400,000 or 500,000 or 600,000. So and some are asking, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it to come to the US and spend like a lot of thousand of pesos, and, you know, have a lot of debt? I can tell you, yes, it is. It is really worth it. I mean, you know, with a salary here, I'm telling you, my salary is just very low because it's like I'm an entry level teacher in here, but it's all worth it. And I'm gonna be discussing more information to you on my next video. So continue watching my videos on my channel, and thank you very much for being with me. Have a great day, and I'm gonna be seeing you in my next video. Bye.